Yo, stop playing on the couch. Pick the pillow up and get off the damn couch, please.
Northwest and the city of Seattle. Welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Seattle Seahawks. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. And we are underway in the Pacific Northwest. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First carry here from Kyron Williams. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. He'll drop to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
Here's 3rd and 7. They'll look to throw. And this ball incomplete. On 3rd down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
This will be returnable from his own 15. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. For first carry to the Spartan, Kenneth Walker. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. He was taken down.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Turn his TV off, 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 turn his TV off. Ain't no other king than his rep thing, make siblings, nothing but my children. What? They disappearing. I'm in a city with a flag beginning.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go.
Now a give, but here comes a reverse. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. A gain there of 15. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver. They get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and he turns it into a solid game.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 9.
118. That's it.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Seattle.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Can't ask for much more. On the screen, they gain 19 yards and a first down.
That's already 2 catches for this guy. We haven't even seen him hand the ball to him yet. And that's really what these running backs have become in the league. They're really just all-around weapons. And if the ground game's not working, you can go to the air and vice versa. The more times this guy touches the ball, the better it is for this offense.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The reception for Rashid Shaheed. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game. This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Stroud to throw here on first down. Pass caught right side by Kraft. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Let's go. 118. What's that? 11.
Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Hey, uno. Hey, south.
Stroud going to set up the throw. Quick throw, taken in, to the goal line, and in. Touchdown, Seattle. That is first touchdown this year. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That finds Nakua downfield, complete. And he will go all the way. Puka Nakua, touchdown Rams. His fourth TD grab of the season. The extra point is good. And the Rams will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. Room to run at the 40. And strong running there as they're finally able to bring him down. A big play for Seattle. It's a gain of 34. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Hey, uno more. Under. Hey, south. Why, Tony?
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Shaheed with the catch. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the Rams' 31-yard line.
From the 31, here comes a 2nd and a yard.
Buggy. Look the hot. 18. What's up? Hey, uno.
To throw is Stroud. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. To throw, it's Stroud. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Ever so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try and get there on the ground. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Ready, set.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Hawk, 7, drop 50, drop, go.
From the gun, it's Milrow. To the left side here. Caught by Addison. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And he's going to pick up the first down. He'll get down to the 15-yard line.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. He's able to pick up the first down.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Once again, it's Walker. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
18, what's up?
The run up the middle, it's Walker. And this one blown up. Good surge, drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go. Tony.
Shotgun run now with Walker. They can still pick up the first down here. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Ready, set, hey! 19 Tiger, 19 tight, 19 tight. Let go.
Taking off, he will do it himself. He's in. Jalen Milrow. Touchdown, Seahawks. Here's Bates for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Seahawks will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Daniil Hunter with the stop. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. Mooney in motion. Back to throw. Open is the tight end, Terrence Ferguson. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. Now they'll set up to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
And he is going backwards. Good coverage there to make sure he did not get free. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. He'll complete that to his fullback. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 25. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. This is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 7.
What 18? What's up?
Here's a handoff to Walker. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Tackle made by Nate Landman.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
All right. 18.
Stroud. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marking.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Mooney in motion. Slot man in motion left. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
They'll motion the slot man right. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Let's give a lot of credit to him, Mike, for standing tough in the pocket. He knows he's about to take a big hit with the defense bringing pressure, but they weren't able to get there in time and prevent that completion.
Third down, 3 to go. He'll look to throw. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We're back to Seattle after this. Here's a 2nd and 9. Putting the tight end in motion. They'll throw out of the gun. Right side, complete to Nakua. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Third down. They'll set up. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position. Jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
On first down, it's Stroud. Left side, he finds Kraft. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Look the hot. Buggy. Love it.
Stroud to throw here on first down. Quick throw here is complete. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. It's a huge play in a tight ball game. It's a gain of 43 yards. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 1, 2nd and goal.
On the quick, right?
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. C.J. Stroud. Touchdown, Seattle. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Seahawks will take a 21-7 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here comes a return from the 5. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Right away, they'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
2nd and 10. Not wanting to take a chance this time. We'll keep this one on the ground. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. So we are at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And no return here. This is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11, Bronco 80. Let go.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. That'll be batted away, incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Swap. Little swap.
On the handoff, this is Walker. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Here's 3rd and 7.
All right. 18. What's that? Look to hot. Look to hot. Hey, south, south, south.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
So you have to imagine this offense goes in at halftime. They're feeling pretty good about the position they are, especially knowing they possess the ball coming out for the second half. You want to put together a great drive and add to the lead. No time to be conservative, no time to just sit on this ball and punt. You want to keep the pressure on the defense and score every time you get it.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Drive begins with a run by Williams. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. Boye Mafe in on the tackle.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9. At the 30.
Here's second and 9. Mooney in motion.
19 Lion. Warriors 17.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incompletely. Might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Here's a run with their tight end. Give them 14 on that one. Good for a Rams first down.
I like that call on third down, keeping the ball on the ground. You see so often these defenses, Mike, on third down, they bring out more defensive backs. They bring out some smaller bodies. They're anticipating third down pass. There's a lot of opportunities to take advantage of it with third down run.
Here's first and 10.
Buffalo 18. Cowboy 80.
Play clock nearly expires as they set up to throw. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
You can feel the frustration starting to build, can't you? It's in their body language. It's how they're getting in and out of the huddle. There's no tempo. There's no energy. Somebody needs to get that huddle, look them in the face and say, hey, guys, we can either sleepwalk through the rest of this game and lose, or somebody be the jump start that we need to really find our rhythm and timing.
And this is going to backfire in a big way. He's out of bounds well behind the line of scrimmage.
He's out of bounds.
You know, the reality is a lot of times bubble screens are just added on to a traditional run, and you're saying to the quarterback, don't hand the ball off if you don't think it's a good look. But what you're not counting for is that he decides to throw it out to the bubble, and you end up losing yardage.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
He takes off. And a nice run. It's down to the 5-yard line.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
He'll drop to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The PAT, up and good. And the Rams draw closer here. It's 21-14. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This just makes it to the landing zone. It's taken at the 18. He gets free. And he will dive into the end zone. One play, 80 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball will be spotted at the 35-yard line. Shotgun, they give it to Williams. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing now from the gun. That's out wide to Williams. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Now a ball deep middle of the field. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. That's taken in, and he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen, trailing you in the third quarter, they convert on fourth down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Rams.
They'll look to throw again. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. They'll look to throw yet again. And is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. That is caught too wide on the RPO. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. I'll give up the middle with Swift. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Brings up second and 9.
It is second and 9.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Now they'll set up to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others,